I always felt that being kind of one-trick pony is not really how you want to go through life. In high school, I started taking computer classes, and I was like, wow, this is the thing to do. I don't know what else I'm possibly doing in my life. It's all about exact sciences, really. They're really tangible. You connect with things that you can see, you can experience, that actually make a really big difference by the time it's done. Technology is very enabling that way. Just building things and solving business problems is really gratifying. But most importantly, you really connect with the thing that you're solving. I love the markets. Every computation problem is represented in the field of finance. I think that challenge of generating profits from the markets is probably one of the hardest things in the world, and we're good at it. The things we solve are not necessarily exact in nature. How you build a world out of these things is very different from the exactness of a simple equation. Your imagination is projected. That's kind of artful, and it's really fulfilling too. As the saying goes, it's worth doing because it is hard. And the beauty of being here is that I look at things that are impossible, and they get me excited because I know it's an opportunity. My colleagues possess that wherewithal and self-awareness and the experience to be able to solve what needs to be solved. Knowing I have a team I can really rely upon, that is an honor. It's facing challenges. It's accomplishing things, driving things, succeeding at things. I don't know where else I'd be doing this. The future is here. I don't think it's anywhere else.
So I interned at 2 Sigma last summer, and I returned this fall primarily because of the people I met.
I feel like people here genuinely form a community around shared interests, usually a shared passion for science and tech.
Honestly speaking, finance wasn't on my list when I started job hunting. But when I came here, everyone was so smart and so friendly and so sincere. And I feel like my skill set can be truly valued here, and that's something really important to me.
There's so many cool, exciting projects to work on, and I know I'm going to be working with those people that are super knowledgeable, and that's like what drives me to move forward.
At other tech companies I've worked at, you can kind of feel like you're a very, very small part of a very, very large thing, and that you're kind of expendable that way. Whereas here, people are extremely invested in my success.
This is just the perfect place to be. So yeah, I'm pretty happy I made that decision.
I'm Tudor. I'm a software engineer at Jane Street, where I work on our ultra-low latency trading team, where we build really fast trading systems for financial markets. Certainly, there's no situation, I think, where we like sit down and
York is a very diverse city. It's where I feel most comfortable because it's constantly changing and it's so dynamic. I grew up in India. My dad was in the Indian Navy. Being a military kid, we moved around quite a bit. The constant change, you never really quite get used to it. So when I came to the US, I came in to do my master's in computer science at NYU. I was able to see the impact of my work kind of immediately. Being able to build something that's useful, present it to your users, get their feedback, that's really what motivates the work that I do. At Citadel, I'm leading the investor accounting engineering team. It's the culmination of all of the work that our portfolio managers and traders and research analysts have done, computing and actually translating that for the investors. We're able to collaborate and partner with business very closely, get their constant feedback, and ensure that we're building the right products for them. Much like New York, Citadel is a very dynamic place. They want to give you opportunities to take on more responsibility, to learn and to grow. If you are able to deliver, that translates into your career progressing. I've really grown to embrace the constant change. We can make such progress, take initiative, innovate, see the immediate impact. My experience prepared me for this moment. The moment is Citadel.
I always felt that being kind of one-trick pony is not really how you want to go through life. In high school, I started taking computer classes, and I was like, wow, this is the thing to do. I don't know what else I'm possibly doing in my life. It's all about exact sciences, really. They're really tangible. You connect with things that you can see, you can experience, that actually make a really big difference by the time it's done. Technology is very enabling that way. Just building things and solving business problems is really gratifying. But most importantly, you really connect with the thing that you're solving. I love the markets. Every computation problem is represented in the field of finance. I think that challenge of generating profits from the markets is probably one of the hardest things in the world, and we're good at it. The things we solve are not necessarily exact in nature. How you build a world out of these things is very different from the exactness of a simple equation. Your imagination is projected. That's kind of artful, and it's really fulfilling too. As the saying goes, it's worth doing because it is hard. And the beauty of being here is that I look at things that are impossible, and they get me excited because I know it's an opportunity. My colleagues possess that wherewithal and self-awareness and the experience to be able to solve what needs to be solved. Knowing I have a team I can really rely upon, that is an honor. It's facing challenges. It's accomplishing things, driving things, succeeding at things. I don't know where else I'd be doing this. The future is here. I don't think it's anywhere else.
All right, there we go. All right, didn't know it was turned off. Learn something new every day. All right, welcome and congratulations to the teams of the 2023 ICPC North America Championship, hosted by UCF. You know, today's competition was fierce. Teams battled to the very end to solve some of the hardest problems in ICPC history. ICPC is an interesting sport. What do they say? Solve the simplest problems first. This is a great strategy for life. Solve what's easy and use the momentum to take on what is truly difficult. But this means one thing: the contest gets harder the longer it goes. When you are most exhausted, you're confronted with the impossible, the hardest problems of the North America Championship. This is a reality for life. You know, it's like a football game where during the game, the longer it goes, the goal lines move further and further apart. Now, I know some of you are wondering, when I say football, what do I mean? What do you think I should mean? That's what I meant, right? So that's the football that I meant, in case you were confused. To push through it, this difficult time at the end of the competition, you must demonstrate true grit, which all of you have done today. Now, getting to the NAC is an amazing accomplishment. Some of you will even advance to the World Finals. But what if? What if this amazing ICPC year is only the start of your search for true excellence in problem solving? Competitions set rules and boundaries, but your choices in life are much more expansive. So I encourage you to ask the question, what if? To the coaches, what if? What if we could capture your materials and expertise and make it available to the world? What if the teams you coach expands to all university algorithmic problem solvers that with your help will solve the unsolvable and provide opportunities for others? To the volunteers of the ICPC and to our host, I consider you part of the ICPC, so you're not off the hook on this. What if? What if we could make all the students feel even more welcome than they already do? What if we could open opportunities for those who don't even know where to start on problem solving? Contestants, what if? What if you could continue to build your skills beyond graduation? What if you could partner with some of the incredibly capable people that you've met here at the competition and solve the impossible? What if you could give back at graduation? To all of us, let's not allow others to decide our future, but let's embrace self-determination by always asking, what if? So that is my challenge to you, to always be thinking about what is next and what if, what can I accomplish? And I know that everybody in this room can accomplish great things. Of course, we can't accomplish great things and great events without great partners. So on that note, I would like to thank UCF for their unwavering support and hospitality this week. And I would like to invite UCF President, Dr. Alexander Cartwright, to the stage to welcome all of us. Dr. Cartwright.
Thank you, Jeff. It's so great to be here. It's an honor to welcome all of you to UCF. We're always proud to host such a great group of individuals, and certainly to see you come here from all over the United States and Canada, and to be here in Orlando is something that is just wonderful to behold. I know that you've been able to do a lot of things these last few days, and I want to congratulate all of you for earning your way here. It is terrific to see 51 incredible teams actually competing here at the North American Championship. And certainly, I want to congratulate you on all your hard work and for everything you've done and the dedication that it takes to actually be here. you're focused on competing well, but I want you to take the time to reflect on what you've accomplished in actually getting here. It is a select group that makes it this far, and you are one of those select individuals that have done something that very few people can do. So you should always remember that regardless of how things may have gone today, you're among a really elite group. And I want to thank all the coaches, teachers, mentors, and supporters that are here tonight. Thank you for everything you've done to enable people to continue to use their talent and to do even more than they could imagine. This is the next generation of programmers, next generation of people that are going to be moving this world forward, and we're grateful to have so many of you here and so many people guiding them. These last 4 days, you've learned a lot, no doubt. You've actually had to spend a little time thinking about how you might actually attack certain challenges. You've had to get a little time to know each other under stressful situations, a little bit more than probably you knew each other before. But you've also had an opportunity to speak to potential employers at the career fair and to interact with others, professionals at other institutions, companies, and also all the other individuals who participated in this. I want you to also recognize that you really are that next generation. You're the people who are going to be the problem solvers, the innovators, the discoverers, and society and the workforce need you. We need people like you to be thinking about what is that next level, what is the next great breakthrough that we'll have that'll come about because of your skills. And I encourage you to continue to push forward and to try to do even more, and to actually, we need to make sure that we do think about the what ifs and allow you to actually be the best that you can be. We're always happy to host things like this at UCF. It is who we are. We talk a lot about our strategic plan, about being an institution that unleashes potential. And I hope you realize that's what you're doing, is you're starting to unleash some of the vast potential that each of you have. And I want you to continue to do that. But I also want you to think about, when you go back to your institutions, think about being mentors and teachers and encouraging others to participate in this event, encouraging others to actually love and care about this skill that you have, that others should actually recognize is also incredibly valuable. So I really do encourage you to take that time to show your passion, get other people engaged, think about problem solving. It is exciting to solve problems. I know sometimes it's frustrating, but it's also incredibly exciting. So I encourage you to go back and try to share this with as many people as you can. I want to say a couple words just about UCF. We're an institution, I know you've got to see a little bit of the institution, but we're an institution that has a little over 68,000 students right now. We continue to improve in every way possible, and when you look at all of our rankings, we continue to go up in rankings. We're always seen as one of the top 20 most innovative universities in the country, and we are, as I said, committed to actually unleashing potential in every way. We are a large engineering school of, over now close to 13,000 students in engineering. And that's something that we continue to emphasize in our College of Engineering and Computer Science. And we actually are also proud of our teams that they've qualified for the World Finals every year for the last decade. And our cybersecurity competition team has won an unprecedented 5 national championships. And so this is something that we really do love and appreciate. And I will tell you one other thing about Orlando, which you may not know, but we are the epicenter of modeling and simulation. We have a $7 billion industry right next door to us that is really focused on modeling and simulation. And we have a school for modeling, simulation, and training that is a leader and continues to do research in the area and move that area forward. And we continue to invest in our engineering. So if any of you are thinking about future careers, either coming here to do, graduate school or anything else you want to do, or eventually becoming faculty members, we continue. I think Dean Georgopoulos has still out there maybe some, I don't know how many different ads out there for faculty, but we're looking for faculty all the time. and we will continue to expand that engineering focus and continue to be this great engineering school that loves and really appreciates what is happening in the sciences and engineering. Again, I just want to take this time to congratulate you. And you need to know that it is a tremendous accomplishment to be where you are today. And I certainly do hope that all of you have safe travels back home and that you continue to enjoy what you've done, go back and finish your studies and move on to your professional lives. And I wish you the best as you do that. And as we say at UCF, because I have to do this as president, is go Knights, charge on.
Thank you, President Cartwright, and thank you, UCF. You can truly see that unleashing potential is, it's not just a catchphrase, but it's something that they invest in, and we can see that here at the ICPC NAC. Now, some of you may have noticed there's something missing here at this year's NAC. It starts with a 10-gallon hat and ends with a pair of boots that are made out of I'm not sure what. But, we are missing, unfortunately, and just temporarily, the executive director for the ICPC, Bill Poucher. Unfortunately, he was not able to join us this year, but how could Bill miss out on the chance to speak even from afar? So, a welcome video from Bill.
Howdy. I'm Bill Poucher, president of the ICPC Foundation and ICPC Global Executive Director. I'm delighted to join you today for the awards ceremony for the 4th annual ICPC North America Championship hosted by UCF. Thanks to all of the ICPC champions and champions of the ICPC who've come together to make this happen for you. We believe in you, the ICPC North America Champion finalists, and what you stand for. A future in which you build services that benefit your neighbors, here and around the globe, and that you do it together. I look forward to seeing many of you in Sharm at the 2023 ICPC World Finals, where we will conduct 2 ICPC World Championships simultaneously on November 15, 2023. As you know, the ICPC Foundation, courtesy of JetBrains and UPE, have increased prizes for this championship in honor of James Comer. With the help of new sponsors, Citadel and Jane Street, and to honor the memory of Joe DeBlasi, an extraordinary ICPC mentor and past ACM Executive Director for 3 decades, the ICPC Foundation will also provide supplemental funding to make sure that every North America Championship team that advances to the ICPC World Finals will receive at least $3,000. Best wishes. I can't wait to see the results, and good luck.
I promise I hadn't seen the video, but I could just feel that the hat was going to be in the video, so I was not disappointed. Another aspect of putting on these great events is that they're organized by truly inspiring leaders, dedicated to creating opportunities for others. And one of the best examples that I know of this, that I would like to invite to the stage, is Tony Logar, ICPC Director of NAC/NAPC and Director of North America. Let's join me in welcoming her to the stage. Now, before I let Tony speak, I just want to remind everybody what we announced to the North America leadership in a call earlier this year, that there will be 12 slots for teams at the ICPC World Finals in Sharm el-Sheikh for this year.
Kidding me?
What do you mean?
Are you kidding me? You're only giving us 12?
They're watching. They're right out there. Okay, there will be 13.
Did you see how hard everyone worked today? Did you see how hard this problem set was? Are you seriously going to tell me we get wait a minute. Do you think we should get 13 spots?
Okay, this is painful. This is painful, so I'm going to jump 15. 15.
Do you know how amazing Sharm is going to be? Do you think we should get...
Well, 51 is just 15 backwards. Okay, 16 slots. All right, so 16 teams will advance. You know what, now Tony's got me going, and 16 just doesn't seem like enough.
I don't think it is.
Tony doesn't think it is. Ali doesn't think it is. 18 teams will advance from the NAC 2023 to the World Finals. So I will be seeing a bunch of you in Sharm el-Sheikh at the World Finals. Tony?
Now, I'll bet you think that was theater, but I swear to you I did not know we were going to get 18 teams. Thank you, Jeff. Wow. I'm so excited I can't do my silly speech that ChatGPT wrote for me. That really is amazing. But here we are at the closing ceremony, and I can't believe it's over already. I guess that's because time flies when you're having fun. That certainly was the case for me. We have so enjoyed your energy and your enthusiasm, and we are grateful for the support of our hosts and our sponsors in making this event happen. I want to particularly thank our host volunteers. It's been such a pleasure working with you all. My heartfelt thanks for all of your work. I think I see some of them in the audience. Thank you very, very much. You've been amazing all week long. All the ICPC volunteers have worked for months to bring this event to fruition, but I really want to acknowledge a few people, and I hope some of them are here. The systems team that works, it's amazing how much work they put into this contest. John Clevenger is our technical director, and if any of the systems team is here right now, would you please stand up and be recognized? What an amazing bunch they are. You should see what goes on in the background. They are just working frantically the whole time. The other group that I love to recognize is the operations group. Tom Kapal is the director of operations, and if any of the operations folks are here, would you please stand up? I'm still just so excited about 18 teams. I'd also like to thank David Van Brackle, our Director of Judging, and Donna Furon, our Register, who does not like to be recognized. I'm sorry, Donna, you just do so much work. I had to recognize you. Kevin Clevenger, our Ceremonies Coordinator, and Lisa Donahue and Melissa Elliott, who are the directors of Making the Impossible Happen. They're such an amazing team. And of course, Jeff Donahue and Bill Poucher. This doesn't happen without you, so our great thanks from the North America leadership. We're rapidly coming to the big reveal, how everyone did in the contest. And on behalf of the entire North America leadership group, we congratulate all of you for being here, for performing like champions, and for being the best of North America. Thank you.
Thanks, Tony, and let me add my thanks to the host and the ICPC teams, This has been just truly amazing. And, you know, for the students and coaches, it looks like it all runs smoothly, and it does, but it can't run smoothly without just the dedicated work of all these amazing volunteers. And speaking of amazing people, you know, the sponsors are the other huge component that makes all of this possible. And I want to tell you, and it may embarrass him a little bit, I want to tell you about a sponsor that suffered incredible flight delays and is missing the last game of his beloved Boston Celtics, and I know for you Floridians, and the Miami Hots or something like that. I'm not a sports guy. Back in his hometown, but instead of being there for the final game and the big basketball buff that he is, he decided it was more important to be here to congratulate you. So I'd like to invite Andrei Ivanov from JetBrains up to the stage to give you a welcome. Andrei.
Thank you, Jeff. Of course, I like NBA and basketball, my favorite sport, after ICPC and competitive programming. The reason I'm being invited to all of the opening and closing ceremonies is because my speeches are usually the shortest. I'm going to keep this tradition because I'm sure you guys have, girls, everyone, you are waiting for the results, not listening to me. So I would like to congratulate all of you, especially the 18th team, because for you it is a really big surprise. You didn't think you would go to the final. You actually will go to the final. It is something I would like to have in my life more often. But to the rest of you, also congratulations. And special thanks for the team who trusted JetBrains and used Kotlin programming language for the problem solving. Thank you very much for organizers, for UCF. I really enjoy it. I'm second time here and I can't wait for the third time next year. So thank you very much for your hospitality. And thank you, Jeff and Bill and all of the ICPC team for creating this event for all of us, one we really enjoyed. And good luck to you before the results are getting announced.
Thanks, Andrei, and thanks to JetBrains and all of the sponsors that have helped to make this possible. You know, in memory of our dear friend, Dr. James Comer, longtime pillar of the ICPC, and just one of the most dedicated leaders in expanding the contest to students worldwide, the ICPC Foundation, courtesy of JetBrains, is doubling the UPE prize contribution this year. And this, of course, was reflected in the prize amounts that were sent to the coaches. So I just wanted to remind you of one of our powerhouses of the ICPC, James Comer. So at this time, I would like to talk about the first solution. So who is the team? Well, you all saw the balloons, all right. Got the first solution in the 2023 NAC. Carnegie Mellon, come on up. All right. And I'm going to announce the teams that were the first to solve the problems in the first 4 hours. I'm going to ask them to stand at their seats, and they're going to be recognized with a round of applause. So, our first to solve, problem K, University of Toronto. University of Toronto, please stand. Sorry, University of Toronto. I mispronounced Toronto. I apologize for that. And our next first problem to solve, problem F, Texas A&M. Texas A&M. Our next problem to solve at 25 minutes, problem A, University of Waterloo. And at 26 minutes, solving problem G, UCLA. And at just 32 minutes, solving problem C, MIT. And at 47 minutes, solving problem L, UCSD. And at 89 minutes, Judge, this must be one of the hard problems. For problem B, MIT. And talk about grit. Working on this problem, solving it at 159 minutes into the competition. Problem E, Waterloo. And then at 197 minutes, we're going to stop at the 4-hour mark, solving the first to solve problem J, University of Toronto. Congratulations to all the teams that did the first to solve. These were some really difficult problems, and it's really amazing to be the first one in. At the end of the ceremonies, teams that won first to solve plaques will be asked to come to the stage to pick up your award. All right. So now the people you get to boo at, if you want to, if you thought the problems were ridiculously hard, they looked ridiculously hard to me. So join me in celebrating or booing. It takes an extraordinary team and so many months to pull together a problem set, challenging enough to capture the minds of the greatest problem solvers in North America. Our judging team, headed by Chief Judge David Van Brackle, has done an outstanding job creating some of the most interesting and complex problems ever at an ICPC event. So Van B, please come and join me on the stage and we'll see how everybody reacts. We're going to give a round of applause, right? Our Chief Judge, Van B.
Where's the computer that I'm going to use for the resolver?
Oh, is it down there? Is John?
Is that it? Yeah. Well, hello. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the problems. We had a good time putting them together. The judging process is very intense, but it's also rewarding. It takes us about 2 months to put together a problem set. Well, a little longer than that because we first put out a call for problems. We spend 2 months evaluating the problems. Then we spend 2 months on, we spend 1 month on evaluating the problems. Then we spend 1 month on quality control to make sure that the problems are solid and the data is solid. And we had a pretty solid problem set, I thought. We only had one clarification that needed to go out to the entire group. I'd like to thank my individual judges. There are 4 of them here, and I would like to ask them to stand if they're here in the auditorium. Finn Lidbetter, if you're here. Nick Wu. Rachel Crone. And a couple who helped with the judging but had other roles, Jeff Ifland, up in the back, and Mark Furon. And there were 4 folks who could not join us today, but who were online and were helping with clarifications and looking at your solutions and seeing how you solved the problems and why you got a time limit exceeded on the 4 square problem, et cetera, et cetera. And they are Tom Rokicki, Lewin Gan, Arnav Sastry, and Andy Nguyen. So I'd like to thank them remotely. We need more judges, we really do, throughout the ICPC, particularly at the regional level. And for that reason, we hold a kind of a judges camp, or a judges training session when we put together the problem set for the North America qualifier. If you want to stay involved with the ICPC, but you can't be a competitor and you can't be a coach, I would advise you, I would encourage you to look into judging. You don't need to be, a top algorithmicist to be a judge. You can learn to be a top algorithmicist by being a judge. But being around these other brilliant judges, you can learn a tremendous amount. And you can also help us put together better and better quality problem sets at every level, at the NAQ level, at the regional level, and at the NAC level. So I would encourage you to check out me, so come see me if you're interested, come see Tony if you're interested, and let us know if you'd be interested in learning to be a judge. We'd love to have you working with us on the North America qualifier. And now I'd like to invite to the stage Frederick Niemela, who is the creator of Caddis. Frederick, will you join me?
Good.
So, I'm ready.
We are getting ready.
We're ready? Okay.
So John Clevenger usually does have a hat, but just to clarify, I am not him, he's not me.
So I didn't wear the hat just so...
Make it simpler,
You did,
and it
yes,
worked.
right.
Everybody got it.
All right, and is it...
The show is yours.
Thank you. Let it be resolved. And there it is. This is the resolver. Everybody who's competing has probably seen this, but if you're a visitor, if you haven't been involved with programming contests before, this is the resolver. There's the, here we go. This is the state of the contest as it stood when the scoreboard was frozen 4 hours into the contest, 1 hour before the contest was ended. Green means the problem was solved, red means it wasn't solved, and yellow means that it was submitted during that last hour. We are going to go through that last hour team by team, and we'll see who ended up where. Now, I'll ask you to keep in mind what Jeff said earlier, that 18, yes, 18 teams from the world...
I said what?
I'm sure we've got it on video somewhere, Jeff. We have the evidence. Yes, someone's recording this. 18 teams are going to advance to the World Finals in Sharm el-Sheikh. So, let's go. We have Lehigh. And they got a problem. So they got 2 problems total. And we're going to go through these fairly quickly. University of Kentucky, there's a problem. There's a problem that they got, and they move up to... Good job, Kentucky. Iowa State, they did not get that one, but they did get that one. Up they go, they're in the 3s. University of Washington, they did not get that one. They got that one, they're up there with the 3s. And now the University of Kentucky, they did not get that one, so they stay there, but they got 3 problems. Calgary, no. Next, no, so they're gonna stay at the 3s. University of Washington, that one, they're up with the 4s. They are up with the 4s. Iowa State, they're going to stay where they are, no more out there. University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, they did not get that one. They did not get that one. They'll stay with the 4s, with the 3s, I mean. University of Alberta, they did not get that one. They did get that one. They're up with the 4s. Lafayette did not get that first one. They got that second one. They're up with the 4s. Now we're into the 4s. University of Washington, they're going to stay there. Penn, they did not get that first one. The second one, they got it. They're up with the 5s. They are up with the 5s. Alberta is going to stay where they are. University of Washington, St. Louis, they did not get that first one. They are going to stay there with the 4s. Brown, no. Second one, no, they're going to stay there with the 4s. McGill University, the first problem is not correct. The second one is correct. They're up with the 5s. Wisconsin-Madison, first one is a no. They've got 3 out there. The second one is a yes. They're up with the 5s, but they might go up further. We'll just have to see. Lafayette stays where they are. UC Davis has 2 of them out there. The first one is a no. The second one is a no, so they're going to stay at 4. Rutgers, they have 1, but it's a no. They'll stay with the 4s. Emory has 2 out there. The first one is a no. The second one is a no, so they will stay with the 4s. Caltech, the first one is a no. The second one is a yes. They're up with the 5. Rice has 2 problems out there. The first one is a no. The second one is a yes. They're up with the 5s. Princeton, the first one is a no, the second one is a yes, they're up with the 5s. Texas A&M, they have a first to solve, but that first problem they did not get. But they are the first to solve problem F. Congratulations, Texas A&M. Penn, they have no more out there, but they're the first of the 5s. Wisconsin-Madison, there's another one. They're up with the 6s. De Anza has no more out there. They'll stay with the 5s. McGill is the same way. They'll stay with the 5s. That's the Milwaukee School of Engineering, and they're the Kotlinites, and they got 1. They're going up with the 6s. Rice, no more out there. They'll stay at the 5s. Caltech with the 5s. Carleton College, 3 problems out there. The first one is not good. The second one is. They're up with the 6s. Michigan, the first one is a no. The second one, they got that one. They're up with the 6s. Yale, the Elis, the first one is good. They are up with the 6s. And there's another one out there for them. Princeton is going to stay where they are. Colorado School of Mines, they got that one. They're up with the 6s. Northwestern has a problem out there. They're up with the 6s. So many 6s. Illinois Urbana-Champaign, they did not get there. They're staying with the 5s. But we're going to stop here for a moment.
And this brings us to the honorable mentions. The honorable unmentions.
Yes.
Can you back up a step? Yes, the B for back.
B for back.
We're just testing the system, and it's working perfectly.
Here we go.
And there we have the honorable mentions. Brown University, California Institute of Technology, the ANSA College, Emory University, Iowa State University, Lafayette College, Lehigh University, McGill University, Princeton University, Rice University, Rutgers University, Texas A&M University, University of Alberta, University of Calgary, University of California, Davis, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, University of Kentucky, University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, University of Pennsylvania, University of Washington, and Washington University in St. Louis.
All right, we're through the 5s. Now we're going to take a look at the 6s. Wisconsin-Madison, they have no more out there. They will stay with 6. That's the same with the Milwaukee School of Engineering. They're the Kotlinites. UT Austin, they have a problem out there. It was not correct. They will stay with the 6s. University of Michigan, they have no more out there, but they do have 6 problems. Carleton College, they have a problem out there. Look at that. They could go up to 15. If they get this right, that could mean a trip to Sharm el-Sheikh. Did they get it? They got it! They got it! We'll have to see if they stay there, but they're right now. They've got a ticket to Sharm el-Sheikh. University of Chicago has no more out there. They'll stay with the 6s. Northeastern has 2 out there. If they get this first one, they will go to 15. And they got it. They're up in the money. Stony Brook has one. They would take over at 15 and push the others down if they make it, do they? They do. Up they go. up to the 7s. Northwestern has no more out there. They will stay with the 6s. The Yale, the Eli's, let's see. If they get it, they might move up to 15, or they could move up to, no, they don't get it. They're going to need to stay where they are. New York University, they've got 2 out there. If they get this one, they could take over 15th place, and they do. Up they go. Colorado School of Mines has no more out there. They will stay with the 6s. Southern Cal, USC, that first one, they could take over that 15th spot. That 15th spot is hot. Do they get it? They don't. This second one, if they get this, they could move up to the 14th place. Do they get it? They don't. So they're going to need to stay there with the 6s. We're going to stop here for a moment, though.
That brings us to all teams.
Are all the teams that have solved 6 problems.
Colorado School of Mines, Milwaukee School of Engineering, Northwestern University, the University of Chicago, the University of Texas at Austin, University of Michigan at Ann Arbor, University of Southern California, University of Wisconsin-Madison, and Yale University.
Brigham Young, they have a submission out there, and they got it. They're up to 14th place. University of Virginia. This could put them up in 13th place if they get it, and they do. UC Berkeley. UC Berkeley, if they get this, they're in 13th place, and they do. And now we're into the 7s. Carleton College, they have no more. They have 7 problems, though. And
Carleton College, the Central Division champions, please come up to the stage. Carleton College, come up to the stage, please. Thank you.
I would like you to notice that this is a 2-person team. They won their division shorthanded.
A big round of applause for Carleton College, the Central Division champions.
And onward to go. Northeast has a problem out there. They will get up to 8th place if they get this problem right, but they don't.
I think there be some team in the 18th place.
Yeah.
Potentially.
19 Stony Brook. They have no more submissions, so they will stay at 19th. NYU. NYU. They've got a problem out there. They've got a problem out there. They could move up to 8th place if they get it right, but they're in 18th place, and you know what that means? They've punched their ticket to Sharm el-Sheikh. So let's see, and look at when that submission came in. 299, it wasn't right, but you're going to Egypt. Our hosts, the University of Central Florida, they have no more submissions, but they don't have to stay here in sunny Orlando. They are going to Egypt. Very happy that Jeff made that pronouncement, because I will tell you that I am a UCF alumni. I was UCF's first programming team coach. So I'm very happy that they are going to be able to go to Sharm el-Sheikh. Brigham Young has no more out there, but they're going to Sharm. UCLA has no more out there. They do have a first to solve. Congratulations, UCLA. You'll be going to Egypt. University of Virginia, same thing. No more submissions out there, but a trip to Egypt. Same thing with Berkeley.
And that brings us to the team solving 7 problems. Brigham Young University, Carleton College, New York University, Northeastern University, Stony Brook, University of California, Berkeley, University of California, Los Angeles, University of Central Florida, and University of Virginia.
UT Dallas, if they get this problem right,
If indeed.
6th place, that is a bronze medal. Did it happen? Oh, but to 8th place, they made it up to 8th place. UC Irvine, this could put them up to 7th place, but they don't get it. This one, if they get it right, could take it up to 6th place, and they get it. They get it. If nothing else happens, that's a bronze medal, but we've got a lot more Resolver to go through. Let's see, Harvard, if they get this one at 6th place, and they do, let's see if they stay there. UC San Diego, this could take them to 6th place, and up they go. We'll have to see who gets that bronze medal. University of Toronto. Am I right that you don't pronounce the last T? It's Toronto? Toronto? Okay. 6th place if they get it, but they don't. And this one, there it is. They're up in 7th. UT Dallas, they have no more, but once again, we're in the group that's going to Sharm el-Sheikh. Georgia Tech, they've got one out there. If they get this right, 3rd place. That's a silver medal. Do they? They do. They do. They're in the silvers. They're in the silvers. Stanford University could take over that 3rd place. They don't there, but they do there. There they are, 3rd place. That's a silver. UC Irvine. And they're up in 3rd place. Who wants that silver medal? Harvard. Harvard's going to stay in 11th. University of Toronto, they stay where they are, but they do have 2 first to solves.
And that brings us to team solving 8 problems. Harvard University, the University of Texas at Dallas, and University of Toronto.
University of San Diego, they've got a first to solve out there in 47 minutes. This one could take them to 3rd place. It doesn't, and this one it does. They're up in 3rd. University of Maryland, if they get this one right, 2nd place. And they do, they're up in 2. They're up to 2. Purdue, this could take them to 3rd place, and it does, they're in 3rd. Last year's champions, MIT. Let's see. If they get this right, it's 2nd place, but they don't. If they get this one right, it's 2nd place, but they don't, but they're in 9th place with 2 first to solves. Georgia Tech has no more out there, so they will stay at 8th place. Stanford has no more out there, so they will stay in 7th place.
And before we move any further, it's now time for the medals, so please, if Jeff is already on the stage.
The hitters. All right, how exciting. So the moment we've all been waiting for has finally come, so I would like to invite UCF President Alexander Cartwright, UCF Department of Computer Science, Engineering and Computer Science Dean, Michael Georgiopoulos, the Honorable Bev C., and ICPC North America and NAC Director Tony Logar to come to the stage. And from our sponsors, Andrei Ivanov from JetBrains, Jessica Potempa from Citadel and Citadel Securities, and Tianyi Liang from 2 Sigma. Please join us on the stage.
UC Irvine, they have no more, but they are in 6th place, and that means a bronze medal.
Please welcome to the stage our first bronze medalist, the University of California, Irvine, solving 9 problems. Please make your way up to the stage.
Where should I squeeze in?
University of California, Irvine, bronze medalist of the 2023 North America Championships.
Next, another bronze medal for UC San Diego. Come on up.
Please come up to the stage. University of California, San Diego, our second bronze medalists. They are also the West Division champions, and they were the first to solve problem L. They solved a total of 9 problems. A huge applaud for University of California, San Diego, bronze medalist and West Division champions at the 2023 North American Championships.
On we go. Carnegie Mellon is in position to get a bronze medal, but they also have some submissions out there. Let's take a look at what happens. This first one is correct. That'll take them up to the silvers. They're up in the silvers. Purdue, let's see who wants that last bronze medal. It's Purdue, they've got one out there. Let's see what happens. They didn't get it, so the last one goes to Purdue.
Please welcome to the stage Purdue University, our third bronze medalist. Purdue University, bronze medalists, solving 9 problems. A huge applaud for Purdue University, bronze medalist at the 2023 North America Championship.
Okay, Maryland, we're into the silvers here. However, 9 can become 10. Possibly, possibly not. And a silver medal for the University of Maryland.
Please come to the stage, University of Maryland. Silver medalist, our first silver medalist, the South Division champions, solving 9 problems. One more huge round of applause for University of Maryland, silver medalists and South Division champions at the 2023 North America Championship.
Okay, we're down to cases here. 2 teams, both with 10 problems. Let's see. It tells me here that if Carnegie Mellon solves this problem, they will be first. Let's see what happens. Oh, they didn't get it, but they do get a silver medal.
Please come to the stage, Carnegie Mellon University, our second silver medalists, first to solve problem I and solving a total of 10 problems. And please, another huge round of applause for Carnegie Mellon University, silver medalists at the North America Championship 2023.
Well, I guess we know who the champions are, but we've still got some things to resolve here. Let's see. Here's a problem. This tells me if they solve it that they'll be in first place. I'm glad the software is accurate. We're down to the hardest problems here. Let's see. Problem H was pretty doggone hard. They did not get it. What about problem M? Did they manage to get problem M? They got it. They were the first to solve and the only ones to solve.
Please welcome to the stage
problem M.
University of Waterloo. The NAC champion, the one and only gold medalist, the East Division champions, the first to solve problems A, E, and M, solving a total of 11 problems. Please come to the stage. And come on, they deserve more applause than this. There's plenty of prizes to hand out. It will take us a while, so please keep the noise while we're doing it. Another huge round of applause for the University of Waterloo, the champions of the 2023 North America Championship.
So, Jeff, do you want to send us home?
Yes. Wow, what an amazing event. What an amazing and exciting result. And now I will sing the ABBA song Waterloo in celebration of our, all right, I've been told that would violate our YouTube streaming copyright, and it would also offend all of Sweden. So I will not sing the song Waterloo by ABBA. So the NAC is a really new contest, but has already become a game-changing event, attracting global attention. The NAC allows us to gather the brightest young minds in computing, create groundbreaking solutions together, collaborate with other coaches and teams, and make memories to last a lifetime. However, none of this would be possible without you, our contestants. Today, we celebrate and applaud you, all that you have accomplished since arriving here in beautiful Orlando on the beautiful UCF campus. Your future is bright, and we look forward to cheering you and your accomplishments on in the future. Thank you for being part of the ICPC community and for all you did to make the NAC so incredibly exciting. All right. So just a few last-minute announcements. Will the following teams be sure to come to the stage right after we dismiss to pick up your first to solve plaques and then to go with ICPC News to get their photos taken. This is Carnegie Mellon University, Texas A&M, University of Toronto, University of Waterloo, UCLA, MIT, and UC San Diego. Please come after we dismiss to the stage to get your pictures taken. The buses will be taking you after this back to the Celeste Hotel for dinner, and I hope you all have a safe trip home. Congratulations, and see 12 of you in Sharm el Sheikh. What did I say? 51. See 18 of you in beautiful Sharm el Sheikh. Congratulations, everybody, and good night.